Namaskar. Today we will discuss asthma and its ramifications. A common news item in winter tells us the percentage of children suffering from asthma, and every year it seems to be increasing. The sight of anybody going through an asthma attack can be very distressing, and if it is a child, then the sorrow of the parents, especially of the mother, is untold.
My younger son we first noticed his asthma at the age of 5 months. And at that time we didn't realize it was asthma. We thought he just had a common cold and cough until he looked like he was really turning blue. So we rushed him to emergency, and there we found out he was asthmatic. He was admitted to emergency. He was put in an oxygen tent. We almost lost him. Needless to say, it's a very helpless feeling. Watching your child, there's nothing more difficult than sitting there helplessly trying to help your child breathe. You watch them turning blue, you watch their lips turning blue, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's frightening, it's sad, and I feel it's very important. A lot of parents are ashamed to talk about their children having a problem, and I just can't stress enough how important it is that parents allow everyone around their child, the school authorities, their friends' parents, they need to let everyone know their child has this problem.
So now let us find out, what is asthma really all about?
For a common man, it will suffice to say that asthma is something when a child or a person has difficulty in breathing in air and letting out air. There are many ways to treat bronchial asthma. Apart from the drug regimen, there are things like good environment, things like good exercise and yoga. So as far as I am concerned, the medical person is concerned, we have our treatment, which is as you know, the allopathic treatment of bronchial asthma. Asthma is not curable as such, because as far as the statistics goes, what you see is 50% of the cases of asthma, they reappear. They may for a while go away, but they reappear.
Does that make asthma an incurable disease?
We don't consider any disease as incurable. After all, what is a disease? Something in the body is not functioning properly. Either a gland or an organ has become a little weak and is not functioning well. So all you have to do is to rectify it, and your body has it rectifies its own defects. But sometimes for some reason, like either tension or bad food, or you can say some depression, due to these factors the body cannot do its duty. But in yoga, what we do is we release the tension, relax the person, and any part which is not functioning properly, the asanas draw blood to that area. So with a little more blood around it, the organ repairs itself, and at that time you have to do a specific breathing. That means when blood is coming to that area, it brings more oxygen to it, and for better health there is nothing better than oxygen and blood.
The recommended asanas are the Dvikon asana, Hastottana asana, swimming, Marjorie, Lolasana, Shashankasana, Matsyasana,
deep breathing. Better.
abdominal breathing, meditation, and Shavasana.
Chest down, stomach down, पूरा down. जब down करते हो पूरा down. Chest down, stomach down, down और छोड़ो.
जब 5 महीने का था क्षितिज, तब डॉक्टर ने बताया कि इसका अस्थमा अटैक्स शुरू हुए हैं। फिर एंटीबायोटिक्स देना शुरू किया, लेकिन 6 साल तक उससे कोई क्योर नहीं हुआ और हर सर्दियों में इसको अस्थमा अटैक एवरी वीक होते थे और मैं बहुत टेंशन, बहुत परेशान थी। फिर हम मिसेस होटा से मिले और उन्होंने मुझे बताया कि योगा एक्सरसाइज के द्वारा हम इसको ठीक कर सकते हैं।
I felt bad when I couldn't play with the children outside, and I didn't like the food. I didn't go to school to study, and they were cold and cough every time in the winters. So when I started yoga, I improved well.
A very important part of the treatment is diet. Cold foods such as rice, curd, onion, ice cream, and mucus-forming foods such as bhindi, arbi, urad dal and bananas, hard to digest foods such as rajma, chana, as well as rich and spicy fried foods should be avoided. Milk, even though it is mucus forming, must be taken. However, to negate its mucus forming properties, a pinch of haldi or kesar should be added. Heat generating foods such as garlic, jaggery, garam masala should be included in the daily diet. In case of constipation, a few drops of castor oil in milk should be given at bedtime.
हमने इसके फूड रिस्ट्रिक्शंस करी, खाने में जो कौन कौन सी चीज़ें देनी है, कौन सी नहीं देनी, उसका ध्यान रखा।
They gave food restrictions, so I cooperated with my mother, but I didn't like the food they gave me. So now I'm okay, and now I can play with the children outside. I can eat anything I want.
Asthma is a psychosomatic ailment. Karma Yoga is ideal for releasing pent-up emotions. A young child can be given a tulsi plant to tend. This leads to double benefits, that of Karma Yoga and the medicinal benefits.
But can a child fit in all this into his daily routine?
टाइकोंडो मैंने इसको ज्वाइन कराया, तो जिसमें ये बहुत जल्दी ब्रीदलेस हो जाता था, लेकिन योगा एक्सरसाइज करने से इसकी स्ट्रेंथ भी बढ़ी और इसने मेडल्स जीते इंटर स्कूल कॉम्पिटिशन्स में और इंटर स्टेट चंडीगढ़ गया ये टाइकोंडो करने के लिए. नाउ ही इज़ डूइंग स्विमिंग वेरी वेल
और 7 फीट बिग पूल में ये 100 मीटर्स कर लेता है स्विमिंग, और कोई इसको ब्रीदिंग प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती है। और इसके लिए मैं बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ मिसेस होटा की।
I want to ask you about a 70-year-old woman who gets an attack every day in the morning, but when she is normal, what kind of exercise she should do?
She can do simple asanas like Pavan Muktasan and pranayam. Pranayam is very good for asthma, so and because you take extra oxygen also. So if she does Bhastrika pranayam, 1 round only, and then gradually increase it to 3 rounds, that will be very good. But it has to, I mean, she has to be very careful. Learning Bhastrika pranayam, she should learn from an expert. But first she should do Nadi Sodhan pranayam, and she should be a little careful with her diet.
I wanted to ask, students go to school and they do a lot of activities that is productive itself. So what is related to karma yoga?
You know, karma yoga is when you do something without expecting anything. So normally what children do in school, like studies or anything, there is a lot of competition. So they are always aiming to achieve something. So that is not proper karma yoga. What we mean by karma yoga is they should just do it with feeling. Definitely then it is very good, like with feeling in the sense, if they are doing a little gardening, then they get involved.
Is Tulsi plant as benefit for this?
Tulsi plant in our custom has been given a lot of importance. Every household has a Tulsi plant in the Angan, only because they knew the beneficial properties of Tulsi. Even now when you get cold and cough, normally where you take Tulsi ki chai, and you must have noticed that it improves your condition. So for asthma also, Tulsi is very beneficial.
The 2 to 4 years old child having asthmatic attacks, do you have any remedy or any exercise at that age for the child?
The child who is 2 cannot do any asanas as such. But again, there is something else which we believe one can do and which will give you good result. That is, you can whisper in his ears. I mean, it may sound a little unorthodox, I mean, it is rather unconventional, but the subconscious mind is very powerful, and in a child also the subconscious mind is as developed as it is in adults. And when you whisper in his ears, then his subconscious mind accepts that, and it prepares the body accordingly.
During the asthmatic attack, what exercise should the patient do?
If the patient is above 7, then make him do kunjal. That is, he should drink some water, salt water, and vomit it out. That somehow averts the attack. And then the children panic when they are about to get an attack. So when you see that the attack is coming, you tell him a nice story. First make him do kunjal, and then try to divert his attention by telling him an interesting story, and calming him down with your soothing words and comforting him. If you can do that, then I have seen the attacks disappearing.
An interesting solution, worth trying.